an administrative assistant, but where is the evidence? Where's the evidence? Where's the evidence that you can do? Hello, I'm Precious, a virtual assistant. Welcome to my YouTube channel. On this channel, I talk about things and drop tips that has helped me so far in my career as a virtual assistant, and I also drop tips around things that can help us towards our financial stability journey. If you are team things like this, then you have to stick by. Today I'll be talking about how to become a virtual assistant. So without further ado, let's get right into it. I'll start by defining who a virtual assistant is. You know, the word is flying around: virtual assistant, executive assistant, personal assistant, assistant this, assistant that. It's just very simple, and most of these words are the same. They're practically the same. So who is a virtual assistant? A virtual assistant is someone who offers administrative services from a remote location. Let's break it down. What are administrative services, tasks? What's this admin thing? Yeah, it can be as simple as receiving call on behalf of whoever it is you're working with, receiving messages on their behalf, customer support, you know, having to respond to their clients, social media management, helping them do basic administrative tasks, email management, calendar management. You know, there are some people who are so, especially executives, C-suite, like their calendars are so choked and they are looking for affordable services, people that can easily help them to manage their calendars, organize their email. They have loads and loads of junks there. They just really need to make it more organized. That's just the word. It's just someone who does administrative tasks from a remote location. So if you want to become a virtual assistant today, what exactly are you going to do? I would be merging the tips I'm saying with my experiences so that you can see that, okay, I've been through this stage, this is how I did it, and it will be more relatable for you. So I have my notes here. I have my notes. I'll be checking it from time to time so that I don't derail from the conversation. So the first thing to do is be real with yourself and do your research. When I wanted to become a virtual assistant, I just woke up one morning and I was like, oh, I need to earn more. What prompted this whole thing was that I wanted to earn more. So I woke up and okay, what can I do? I was real with myself, really understood what I wanted, and then I started doing research. Who are virtual assistants exactly? There are loads of materials online. If you're watching this video now, this is one of your research actually, because you are trying to search around and understand what's this force about virtual assistant. You know, it's becoming more and more rampant by the day. So get on the bus right now. People want to do things and they just really delve into it without really understanding what it is they are doing. Subsequently, I'll be dropping other videos that can help you really understand this, but today is just what do you do to become one. And the first is being real with yourself and doing your research. Secondly, you want to identify what your transferable skills are. I will break this down. It's not very difficult. For me, when I was starting, I was already an administrative assistant. You know, I said a virtual assistant is someone who does admin tasks remotely. So me, I was already an administrative assistant. For my bosses at work, I've had to do presentations, done minutes, you know, writing minutes, taking minutes in meetings, scheduling meetings, organizing things, you know, just taking tasks of these people so that they can focus on other things. So I was able to understand that, oh, okay, this is who a virtual assistant is. The difference between me and virtual assistants is that I work on site, but some people work behind their laptops. That was just the difference. So I was able to understand, okay, these are the skills that I already have. I can design presentation designs and presentation slides. I can do basic tasks on basic graphic design on Canva. I can organize meetings, schedule meetings. Some of you like me have businesses that you have managed and you were doing practically customer support. Yes, customer support. You were posting on social media, you were designing your graphics, you were responding to clients, days that clients will abuse you and you're just like, okay, I use them raw body. You get. So understand them. Some of you are experienced graphics designer. You design for graphics in your church, or video editing, you edit in your church, you do basic editing for people. Like, think about a number of tasks. Some tasks like data entry, you are good with Excel. All of this that I'm trying to say is, what are the skills that are transferable for me to actually provide a particular service for someone online. I would link to this video. Yeah, I would do that. I would do that for you. If you are watching this video, and like, subscribe and drop a comment. It's going to be a very loaded journey going. Like, I'm not going to be hiding things. I'm going to go all out. So what I would do, create a document and list different kinds of tasks that you can do online. So you just check. You can check it in the description. I'll add a link to it, so you can just check it and see, oh, what, these are the skills that I have, these are the things that I can do, these are the things that I have done. You understand it. 3 is identifying it. Now doesn't mean you, oh, I can do graphics, I can, then boom, you start working. That is not how it works. So it doesn't work like that. You have to develop these skills. You know, for me, I could have easily said, maybe I'm doing admin work already, let me just carry my laptop and start looking for clients to work online. No, it doesn't work like that. You have to then develop your skills. You have to develop these skills. For me, I used Microsoft Office mostly when I was working on site. I did basic Google Workspace, like just mostly Google Docs. But then when I wanted to start virtual assistant, like going remote, I had to learn loads of tools. You know, Google Workspace is one of the major tools that you have to learn. Start with, if you don't even have any admin skills at all, start with learning how to use Google Workspace. There are loads and loads of courses online, free courses online. I had to learn how to use different tools like Zoom, Slack. Yes, Slack. Some clients want to communicate on Slack and not WhatsApp. Slack is like a professional tool. I had to learn a lot of tools so that when I start this virtual assistant thing, though you would always learn on the job, but I don't want to now look like a mediocre. I am team excellence. I always want to deliver excellence. So you have to develop on your skills. One of the ways to develop skills is, let me just chip this in, is to like search for jobs online. We will still get there. Search for jobs online and see, okay, virtual assistants, what are the things that they're asking that this person should do? You see the JD, which is the job descriptions, and they say, okay, the person will do this, the person will do that. So start working on learning those things that the person will do. Do you understand? Okay. Number 4, now decide the kind of services you want to offer. For some of us, we are jacks of all trades. You know how to do graphics design, you know how to do social media management, you know how to do this and that. I would advise that you niche down. Niching down with, do you want to be a general assistant? Like me, I am a general administrative assistant. I do basic administrative tasks, which is handling calls, calendar management, travel management, data entry, and things like that. But some people, they just want to, you are good at Excel, but you're also good at some other things. But you know that, you see this Excel, all things related to that, maths, I'm very good at it. Just stay with data entry and bookkeeping. You can now eventually spread your tentacles, but it's very easy that you streamline and like just streamline. Okay, these are the tasks that I want to do. It's easier for you to start like that and just, you know, without aim, just doing everything. You get. For some people, you've been managing your social media accounts and they are doing well, so you might want to offer social media assistant services to people. So it's different from saying you're handling their calls, you're doing it. For someone, it's customer support. Some people, it's customer support. You determine what exactly it is, what service it is. Is it what service do you want to offer? English. Okay, I even think understanding which service you want to offer should come before building these skills, because if you just go and build everything and then you now sit down and say this is no, let's do it like this. Once you have understood your transferable skills, now sit down and say, okay, this is the service I want to offer, then build on it, like I've said. Yeah, all right. So two more, which is create a portfolio. We hear portfolios. I would do another video to explain extensively on what portfolios are, but basically portfolios are evidences of your previous works. It is online, you are looking for jobs online, you are assisting people online. They have to see and know that this person can actually deliver what they say, an administrative assistant. But where is the evidence? Where's the evidence that you can do data entry? Where's the evidence that you can do graphic design? Where's the evidence that you have managed a social media? Where's the evidence that you can do email management? Where's the evidence that you can schedule calendars and all of that? Where's the evidence? Portfolios are evidences that this thing you have done it before and you can do it properly for other people. I would create another video on portfolios because there are some do's and don'ts of portfolios, but just basically understand it's just a folder or a file or a PDF showing evidences of things that they have done before. And lastly, start applying for jobs. After you have done all these things, developed yourself, you understand exactly what it is you want to do, you have built those skills, you have your portfolio, start applying. Right, let me write portfolio down so I can remember that I want to create a video about portfolios and start applying. So different job boards, LinkedIn, that is also another video on it. So entirely, where can I get jobs? Yeah, let me put that down. So from my experience so far, I would let me just mention a few. Upwork, yay, Upworkers, yeah, hello. Upwork, Fiverr, LinkedIn, remote.co. Okay, so I will put it in the description box. There are a whole lot. What I do is I don't focus on just one. I go all around. Who knows where exactly that job is going to come from. So I try to make sure that I look around for jobs in different job boards. So I would either add it to the description box, or I will add it to that. I promised a skill, helping you to understand your skill file. I can just add it to that file, or maybe you create different separate file. In short, you shall find the job board somewhere around. So if you watch this video to the end, that means that I'm giving value. You have really enjoyed what it is that I'm talking about. Please stick around, click the subscribe button and like my video. And that is it for today. See you in my next video. Bye.